Hello, Results Thinkers. Coach Daniel here with you. Got another resistance bands workout for you. So again, we're going down the line of another full body sort of workout. We're going to do a variety of movements today. Something just to hit like a little bit of everything. But again, we're going to do a bit of an arms, sort of shoulder, upper back finisher with today's session. So getting into it straight away, we've got deadlift, so that hinge movement. Now we're going to do a variation on it today where we're going to try and get as much more tension on the band than we normally do. So with this one, I'd suggest kneeling over, getting a little bit of slack on that bottom band where it's not too tight. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 reps pulling on the bottom band and then 5 regular reps just to try and make this a little bit tougher, a little bit more strength focused. But again with this one, if you do feel like your band's a bit flimsy and may not take it, again, don't worry, we can just do the 10 regular deadlift reps. But what we're going to try and do is take the band on the bottom here. Again, this is going to help us get more tension on it. So we're going to hinge back nicely, push back with the bum. 5, then we're going to let the band go. I'm going to do 5 regular reps. This one. 5. So still that same deadlift movement, pushing my bum back. But yeah, hopefully pulling on that makes it a little bit tougher. We get a little bit more tension on the band. Just make it a little bit, ourselves a little bit stronger with this. So we're pairing this up with a 1-arm high pull. Now for this, you can tie the band to something if you want. I'm going to kneel on it first to try and adjust so I can get the right amount of tension on the band. So I'm just going to have the band loop for a minute first. Take hold, so there's a little bit of tension on the band. From here, a bit similar to a lateral raise, but it's a little bit different. We're going out in front. I'll show you this from the side as well so you get a good view. But we're reaching out and pulling back there. So again, I'll show you from the side version. So yeah, reach out in front, pull over to the side. So again, we're going to do 10 on each arm with this. Reaching up nice and tall. Think of trying to show off your armpit, as it were. Trying to really make it visible, stretching out. You don't need to over-reach backwards or anything, just punching up nicely. 10. So again, with this half kneel position, I'm still trying to keep myself straight as well. So you don't want to feel like you're leaning back or anything. Body staying nice and still. So again, reaching to the side, bum squeeze forward. Just reaching out to the side. There we go. So, again, we'll do our usual thing. We're going to do 3 sets to begin with this. But, again, remember that these sets and reps are always a bit of a guideline depending on the band that you've got and how tough it feels to you. So, by all means, do feel free to up the reps a little bit or do some more sets. So, again, stand on the band, hinge over, get your feet out a little bit wider with this one. Don't want your feet too narrow because you want to be able to get some tension on the band. Grab hold of the band. And again, 5 reps, holding onto the band. Done. I'm just going to do 5 regular reps. Hopefully you should be able to feel those glutes working a little bit there. So, back down to the high pull. So again, as I say, if you want, you can have this tied onto something if you're more secure with it. Again, just get it looped over the knee firmly down. Reach up nice and tall, trying to show off that armpit, really stretch out. We want to do 10 on each side. So, change over side. Again, as well, you don't necessarily need to double up on this band, I'll show you. You can do it. If you get your weight down on your knee so your band isn't moving, you can do it as a single and adjust from there like that if you want as well. Just make sure that band isn't going to move or slip about in the position you've got. This one. So we're going to move on to our final set of the deadlifts again. So remember, a bit of a wider stance for this one, so you can get some tension on the band. And remember, as always with the hinging, it's pushing that butt back. That's what we're going for. Keeping the legs relatively straight, although they can have a little bit of bend. We're going to our regular ones from here. There we go. Last set there. But as I say, if it does feel like it's a bit too much tension on your band, or your band can't take it, by all means, as I say, just do you can do a regular deadlift from the hinge. So, the last set of the high pulls as well. So, lifting up nicely to the side, and then think about pushing up, keeping a relatively straight arm throughout the movement. So, again, swapping over now. So, again, remember focus. I'll show you again, side view where I'm saying to what we don't do is feel like we're wobbling with our back or anything like that. There we go. So, hopefully felt that a little bit and got us going a little bit there. But as I say, do feel free to also, remember, have a play with the reps, make them work for you, make sure you're working hard with it, and if that means doing a few more reps and sets, go for it. So, moving on to the next two now, we're going to do something called, well, it's a one-arm row, but we're changing our stance up, doing it in a bit of a staggered stance. Okay, so again, we're going to go for 12 on each arm with this one, and then we're going to do some double leg dead bugs as well with this. So, what we want to do with the one-arm row that we're going to do is to stand on the band, we get into a wide sort of staggered stance, and from here, we'll take the band, just make sure it's properly under the middle of your foot so it doesn't come out. But from here, hinge over a little bit, you can rest your arm and your elbow. From here, going to row back nicely. Now, all we need to do is carefully change our feet over for this one. So, again, just walk your feet into that position, lean over and lean into it a little bit, so you can have your elbow resting on your side here. And all we're doing is pulling back nice and high with the elbow. Again, around about 12 reps. Oh, 12 reps there. So, move on to the double leg dead bug with this one. So again with this one, what we want is something to tie your band to. Now, for those of you who don't have that, or don't feel comfortable tying it to something, should I say, you want to have your band like this, pulling it apart throughout. And you can do it as an overhead movement like that. And the idea with that one is the tough bit is to try and keep tension on pulling that band apart, not letting the band go slack again as you push out. But we do have something here to tie on to. So what we're going to do is loop the band around. So lying down flat on the floor. This one, just want to pull in. We're doing those double legs. Try to keep the band pulled down. There we go. So again, we're going for the 3 sets of this one again. Keep up the pace with it. So, back into the row. So again, stand on the band, get it over one foot, make sure the band's over the middle of the foot so it doesn't go anywhere. Same with the other foot as well. And then say, you do want that sort of like wide, toes pointed apart stance with this one. So again, row it down, lean down, sort of facing, looking in front of you there, driving the elbow up towards the ceiling. And we'll go. Change over those feet again, toes pointed out, looking just in front. Row it up, nice and high. Oh, 12. Remember with those rows as well, one of the things that you feel like you can stop your elbow at the top, not just up, have it pull you back down. Should be able to pause for a little moment with those. Feel like you're stopping that top position. Sign that you're controlling the row well. So something to look forward and look to do there. So again, setting back up for the double leg dead bugs. So again, want to get a bit of tension on the band. So you feel like you're pulling them down a little bit into place. And remember, trying to get that rounded back position on the floor. So, okay, remember with this one, you just keep working on pulling those bands down, keeping tension on them. You shouldn't feel like your arms are just holding there. So, the last set of rows now. So remember, things to focus on. When you pull back that elbow, make sure you feel like you can stop in that position. Important thing to focus on there. So, set yourself up. Again, rowing back nicely. And we'll just change over sides. Feet over. Alright, so last set, dead bugs now. Again, do feel free to go for a few more sets if you want. So, hold of that band. So reset yourself nicely. So, band into position. And we're just going to push out, trying to keep that back pressed into the floor as best you can. Oh, 12 reps. There we go. As I say, hopefully you should be filling your abs there a little bit with that one. So again, going to move on to a bit more of a squat movement now. And again, another ab one, but a bit more of a obliques one for the side. So, now with the squat, we're going to do a similar sort of principle that we did with the deadlift, where we're going to be squatting down with the band, and we're going to do, again, 6 reps though, where we're pulling on the bottom of the band. Again, you'll need a slightly wider stance, and then we're going to do 6 regular ones after it. So again, band over the back here, standing on the band, but again, you want a little bit of slack on that band on the bottom, so you feel like you can pull it up with that. So from here, but as I say, we're going to be squatting straight down with this one. So this one, six, then we'll let the band go from there. Six. So again, a little bit of a wider stance needed for that one. And again, the only other thing is to say, if you don't feel comfortable pulling up on the band or getting that much tension on your band, if it might snap or anything like that, feels uncomfortable, regular squats instead for the total reps of 12 or up to 15 with it is absolutely fine. So, moving on now, well, the second exercise to go with this one, we're going to be doing a side bend, sorry. So when we sit up with this one, what I want you to do, bum squeeze forward, lean out to the side, steadily pulling up. So you want to think about pushing your hip to the side slightly to help you get down. We're going to do 12 on each side here, so maybe grab a little bit more. So really try and get some tension. Now you want to quite gradually pull your hip up with this one. Don't snap up. That's it. But again, I'll show you from the side here, a different view, but you'll also notice that I'm trying to keep myself straight and lined up nicely. I'm not like overarching with my back, wiggling around with this. So again, from the other side, so I'm keeping my bum squeezed forward. So again, keep that one steady though. It's quite easy to flick about with that one. It's a very sort of steady tempo, steady pull with that one to give your obliques a chance to do the work, okay, and to feel for them and actually feel them working, because it can be a little bit tricky to do that. But hopefully, as I say, you should be feeling it inside there a little bit. So again, we're going to do 3 sets of 12 reps on both of these. So I'm going to move back to the squats with this one. So again, nice wide stance with this one. well, not super wide, just a little bit wider, but again, let there be some tension on that band so you can actually pick it up with this one. So, again, squat down nicely. Six, and let the band go down. From here, 6 regular reps. Ooh. Again, as I say, should be feeling the legs there, hopefully a little bit with that. Again, so we get stood on the band again. Again, just start adjusting for that tension, so you get a decent pull on it. But again, keep your bum squeezed forward. Arm reaching down the side and up. From here, again, I'll show you that. Again, try and keep yourself nice, tall with this one. Again, another 12 on this side. So, down to the side. One more there, 12. There we go. So again, key to that one, as I say, is keeping it steady with your tempo, not rushing the movement. It's quite easy just to flick your hips side to side, do wherever you just really want to feel like you're straightening up, give them a chance to work. So, last set squats now. We've got a bit of a finisher after the last set side bends as well. So hinged over in position. Grab hold of that band. I'm going to do 6 reps again. Down the floor. Oh, 6 there. So again, just going to the last set, side bends now. So again, cranking up the tension. So, changing over now. Again, remember, keep focusing on just keeping that bum squeezed forward as well, so stay nice, straight with these. So I'm going to move on to a bit of a finisher there. So moving on to the finisher now, we've got 3 exercises. We're going to start on 10 reps and come down in a ladder. So we're going to do 10, 8, 6, 4 and 2 reps. But again, do have a play with this ladder in terms of, again, making it work for you, what you feel is sort of like a tougher, or scale it back in so it makes it feel a bit more achievable for you as well. So you can start higher up the ladder, 12, 14 reps if you want to push yourself. Likewise, you can start a bit lower as well if you wanted, starting on 8 or something like that. Okay. So for exercise, we're going to do a lat pull down. So this one, once we said like loop the band around it again. One of those ones where if you don't have a band, I'll show you an alternative now. So yeah, with the lat pull down, you can do this slightly differently where it's behind the head like that if you wanted. But we're going to do this slightly differently, not quite as behind the neck with this one. So what we're going to do, let's say wrap it round. Then we're going to move on to kneeling band curls with this. So again, with the band, set with the band here, get plenty of tension on it. We're just going to do some curls here. But again, do adjust. Can also kneel up a little bit more if you want to get some more tension on it as well. So, here, we're then going to try lat raise. We're going to do this both sides here. So we're going to get a little bit of slack in the middle of the band. What we're going to do, reach out to the sides. So, with that one, again, you can do the lat one actually in the kneeling position as well if you do want to adjust the tension on your band a little bit more. But we're going to go down now, so we'll do 8 reps on each now. As I say, we're going to try and get a little bit more of a pace on with this one to get through it. And lying down, plenty of tension on the band. So again, kneeling on the band. Again, you can actually kneel on it like this if you wanted to. Do your curls. This will get even more tension on the band. There are lots of ways to manipulate this. But you can do it single as well if you want. Moving back into the lateral raises. So again, a little bit of tension down the sides, so the middle of the band's nice and loose. And again, reaching out. Eight. Ooh. That's it. Moving straight back in. The lat pull downs now. So we're down to 6 reps now. So we're getting down there. Six. Back to the curls. Remember, try and keep yourself nice and tall. Bum squeeze forward, set. there. So, lateral raises. Again, nice and tall, chest push forward. Oh, yeah, there now. So down. Hopefully, 4s and 2s down. So 4 reps on pull downs. Four. So kneeling over the band. So 4 reps now. Oh. Four reps. So last round now of 2s. Into the curls, kneel on the band. Nice tight grip. 2. Then the last set of the lateral raises. So again, put tension on the side of the band, so the middle's a bit loose. Sort of punching out nicely to the sides. 2 reps. So, all done there. So, hope you enjoyed that one. Again, hopefully I've mixed it up for you, made it a bit more interesting. Again, do feel free to drop me a comment. Anything you don't like, or you want explaining, or if you need alternative exercises, just let me know. And as I say, do have a play with the rep ranges. There's a lot of different bands out there, so the tension, on them, and think that how much stress you put on them varies quite a lot. So if my reps aren't quite enough, by all means go for more. If they're not, if they feel like they're too much as well, do bring it down a little bit depending on the band you've got. Anyway, as I say, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll catch you next week. Take it easy.